Let's fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. 24/7 researching, it's all a fantasy. But if I make the right plays, it pays automatic. Bankroll showing that I know it, dope strategy. On a winning streak, I'm stacking a dose and the bookies all get mad at me. Confident with how it plays, not clicking on a flex today. All I see is green and we all about to get paid. Arrogant Josh on the stream, they be killing it. Never gonna stop it, I like if you feeling it. Picking the players, they all never touch. You can't make up your mind and just go with your gut. Looked around, we found a glitch. No toast allowed, just supposed to live. Sophia's fine, sat to his stick, and Caitlin Clark just doesn't miss. Win, lose, or draw, we never quit. When we shoot the ball, it's another switch. Submit the link, it'll make you rich, and we going big. Don't be a bitch. Let's fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. We about to go big. We about to go big. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks.
Big E, what's going down? How's it going,
Yo,
bro?
yo.
We're here. Just
Not
cash,
bad.
baby.
That's right. Welcome back to Just Cash YouTube. We're here breaking down our 2-game WNBA slate. And as always, joined by Underrated. What's going on, man?
Kicking it, man. Feeling good. I got a $500 free play on my Underdog. Wow, $500? What? Wait a minute. $500? Let me refresh. Yep, still $500. I don't know what's going on. They're giving me $500 today. They must like me. It's pretty
Yeah,
nice.
so a couple of you guys had those, pretty insane free plays and what have you. So do love to see that, and hopefully, check your promos and stuff. They're giving away a ton of stuff for NFL and a little bit for the WNBA alike. So do check that out. But before we hop into it, make sure you guys do hit that like and subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss out whenever we do go live or hit you with late night video like last night. Hopefully you guys did check that out because most of that stuff did end up bumping. So that was a pretty nice little early score. And you can find all that action further down below in the links to the Discord. Still running our 7-day free trial. So do make sure you check that out. And don't miss out on the busy weekend we got going ahead. All right. Yesterday, man, pretty damn good solo game we had. I mean, the stream was like absolutely surgical. I know we had a couple bad beats, namely Rakia Jackson kind of crapped out in the first half, and then Kelsey Mitchell somehow came up short from her full game line, but everything else really came through and, had a lot of really sharp calls. Hopefully, shout out you guys got in that Clark triple-double, that big 6.7, it was like 6.3 or 6.7x payout. We did talk about that exclusively on stream, said it was a hot day, and she came through with it. So hopefully you guys got some of that action in yesterday.
Hell yeah, man. Seems like every time we post some plays like that, they be bumpins. And that's huge. We already know that's huge. Got to play them early.
Yeah, especially over on PrizePicks. I mean, they're notorious about having, the bumps and getting all that stuff out of the way. So they, they did bump Trossi overnight and did Dolson. Dolson's still at 11.5 fantasy. Yeah, she hasn't moved yet, but she probably will. I wouldn't be surprised to see that.
Ooh, what you got there? Outlier? Hey, what you doing with that?
Yeah.
What you doing with that thing?
Checking out some Outlier. It's got, if you guys haven't seen or been able to mess around with this, I mean, you can filter down between the different websites and look for your different bets and, compare your lines accordingly. It's a nice little one-stop shop. I'm personally still getting used to it, so do bear with me a little bit here, but there's definitely some interesting ones that we have, and, I guess we'll talk about them just in a vacuum, hopefully you guys, again, caught the video from last night, so I'm not going to break down and talk in length at most of these. I mean, we had a write-up breakdown and a video breakdown, so we'll skim through a couple of them. This, again, Golson first half fantasy, I think still pretty solid. They're over on PrizePicks, so you will be limited to just that website, but she's been really getting after it, cleared that in several games now, and the coach is still kind of playing weird rotations with the team. And at least in the first half, I mean, she's still playing mostly a normal rotation in minutes. So I do like to see that. But, I mean, it's Washington, so don't get too crazy with them. Personally, I'm not having too much exposure to them as a whole today. Just a little bit of Dolson, and everything else I'm good on.
Cool.
Let's see. We're getting a little bit of random news. All right, it's Friday news. Not worried about that. All right, so we did have the Skylar under 1.5 threes. I mean, she just literally has not done this in like the last month and a half. I think she literally has one game, and that was a prime matchup. Pretty difficult matchup, especially on the road. I mean, she's just so tiny, has like an ugly, ugly three-point shot. She shoots a massive like teardrop rainbow floater. And she's basically just kind of abandoned that shot in general over the last couple games anyways. So she's been slashing, getting to the free throw line, and yeah,
I got a question for you now that you're looking at Outlier there. Go back, it says minus 315. Do you still like it as much when it's telling you it's minus 315 in your face? See it?
I mean, it's a little expensive there for sure, but 0.72 payout could definitely be a little bit better than that. So don't get too carried away with it.
It's interesting though, huh? How they throw that up for you and tell you what it is. We don't gotta look through and think about it like that. But hey, then now we know.
Yeah, super helpful, no doubt. So, oops, go.
Where's your $500 free play, dude?
I don't get all that good stuff.
Oh man,
I get this janky profit boost and that. All right, so let's just talk about a couple of plays in general. I mean, we talked about the Skylar under, pretty straightforward there. Ezzy just continues to struggle. I don't know what's going on with her. I'm not getting too carried away with Ezzy. I mean, she did, I will say for her home road splits, she's been pretty dangerous on the road. I was looking at that earlier. So don't get too crazy with her, but we will definitely have an under for her. Both a full game fantasy at 27 and this first half PRA. Just seems a touch high for the lack of involvement, and she's been getting in foul trouble. So those two unders pretty solid. And then the last one was NECA under this, double-double. The payout went down a little bit from last night, so it's not as amazing, but she's really struggled in this matchup, and getting a double-double seems pretty steep. I mean, considering her rebound line is just at 7.5 anyways, so getting 10 rebounds, like if she does it, she does it, but really, really low hit rating on the season as a whole.
Yeah, you made me think right there, like, if they're going to give us a $500 free play, we got to think, okay, well, if they're giving us that free play, we want to find the most easiest play in the world that's just going to hit. We don't care about the payout. I mean, just give us a payout that's going to give me a free $500. So I'm going to find me a double-double under that's even better than that NECA that's just the worst payout you can think of. It's just anything on the site. What can we find,
Right.
Shit, if they're going to give me $500, I'm not playing it with something else. Fuck that.
No.
They want me to, though.
So,
but I'm not.
Yeah. No, just, we don't need to turn that into a nuke. I mean, they're giving you a free $500, just try and get most of that $500 back into your pocket. That's all you need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I can buy my new chair. There we go.
Right.
I like it.
All right, and then the other side of things, two different three-point under props. Sabrina, really, really tough matchup. I mean, Seattle's allowing the least threes in general. Jonquil, it's a little bit of, kind of a lower sweat. I mean, it is 1.5, but, same thing with her. She's just kind of abandoned the three-point game in general as of late. They are coming off of extended rest, so, I mean, that is a thing, but very difficult matchup, and Seattle's been phenomenal against defending that. So I think where she's going to shine is a little bit more like we saw this last game with Bree Jones and her being able to have some bully ball action action down low against Ezzy. So if there's I think a time for her to shine, it's going to be in that scenario and not really pulling up from three. I think we'll see that just kind of left to the guards anyways. So Sabrina, I think they've been really, really phenomenal on the wing defense, and there's still a good chance that we could see Lainey finally come into the starting lineup too, which she'll take down a little bit of her usage overall. So just tough matchup. I mean, on principle, again, anybody at 3.5 threes, I'm going to go under. And then I wanted to shout out real quick as well, because Outlier liked it earlier too, and we were talking about it last night, but her also under 11.5 RA just seems a bit high. The assist matchup is one of the worst, but she is still leading the team in playmaking, so a little bit of a double-edged sword there. But this last game with the rebounds, I think she had 8 rebounds. That's totally fluky. Not going to happen in general. Not going to happen in general for a guard. And then keep this in the back pocket, because if Lainey starts, Lainey will cut into that RA real bad. So, it's Sabrina with the threes. I mean, if she gets us, she gets us. She has it in the 2 games so far. But if Lainey starts, I'm going to definitely have action between these 2 props.
Makes sense.
What's your thoughts on this game so far?
I don't know. I really haven't gone too deep into this one. For some reason, something's telling me it's just strange. I mean, is Lainey, like you said, is Lainey starting? We don't know yet. So, I don't know. I like. I was looking at some of these unders too that you were pointing out, and that Skylar line keeps dipping as far as the payout goes. So, she must not have been shooting threes at all lately, huh?
No, not at all. I mean, I wasn't joking. The last almost month and a half, I mean, she had this one game against Chicago where she went 2 of 4, but everything else, I mean, she's barely even shooting it 3 times. So making 2, I mean, I'll take my chances. Yeah, and then the New York, it's just weird that they're even offering that play, right? It's not a normal play they offer. No. I mean, it's a low-hanging fruit, and, she's probably good for a 3. But I mean, 7 or covering this line 7 out of 31 games, 32 games. That's a low hit rating. So don't get too crazy with it. I mean, she could definitely rise up like Jesus and knock down 2 of them. But
it's funny.
Doubt it.
It's funny. Truth be told, I took a under Skylar 1.5 threes mid-season before the Olympics, all that stuff, and she actually got me. She hadn't been shooting them either. Swear. When she got me, so I still remember that. That's why I'm like, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out why bookies would throw that in our face like that. It's interesting. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. But low hanging fruit. I think low hanging sweat. She hasn't got it in the previous 2 games, but her mid range and getting to the free throw line, that's what she's doing best. So I think that's a pretty decent play there. If you want a nerfy sweat, I will shout out her 0.5 offensive rebounds that PrizePicks has. It's not a phenomenal matchup, but she's been really getting that on her road games in particular. She averages just a little bit more on the season. So I don't mind it, but it is, a nerfy sweat. But I will say the Ryan Howard nerfy came through the other day in late fashion. Oh, yeah. There was all kinds of doubting going on in the Discord. No, Ryan Howard, no! Yeah. And then she got it, and then everyone switched. Yay, Ryan Howard, yay! It's funny how people are. We all do it.
Yep. And then last couple plays here between the trio of Phoenix players. Personally, Washington, just at Dolson first half fantasy. I have no interest in Washington whatsoever. Just going to stay away from them because they're going to probably upset a lot of people. But Copper, she's been putting up, almost 30 points against these bottom barrel defenses. It is a cloud revenge game, so I definitely want to have some exposure to her. They've been kind of going back and forth with her lines. We did lock in that early value last night at 19.5 PRA, and she's at 20.5 now. And we also had our assist at 5.5 with a slight payout difference, but it's not even an option anymore, so it's all the way up to 6.5. but I still don't mind her PA at 15.5. It's pretty solid. And even if you want to, they just took it down from a payout bonus, but the 9.5 points, I don't mind this either. She's put up a double against her former team in both games so far. So either one of these lines look pretty good. And then Taurasi, just in general, like her lines are just so low. The fact that her PRA is or was at 23 didn't make any sense considering the fact that her, 23 flat for the PRA. And this was actually at 22 earlier. So this took a full point bump, which was kind of sad. But they didn't adjust the fantasy, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. So just keep this in the queue. And then also her first half PRA at 11.5, definitely in play.
Coolio.
All right, and I think that's about it as far as like props and stuff that we had for today. So we'll just go ahead and hop into questions and stuff here. And real fast shout out for some football tech for tonight. Also consideration for the first quarter combination field goal over. It's a 0.5 field goals made. It's been just kind of one of those primetime specials. It had an insane hit rating this last year, so call it superstition or what have you, but we're at least going to try this season opener with it and see how it goes.
Oh, back to that one, eh? That was always fun.
Hey, I know that was always an interesting sweat, and we have two pretty solid, pretty decent defensive teams, but two things that I really like, one, obviously the primetime thing in itself, but both of these are scramble potential quarterbacks. So there's a lot of potential we could see them have, keeping plays alive and just stretching out long enough to get in, within the red zone area to get that field goal attempt.
Yeah, I mean, shit, bro. It was like a 75% hit rate or so last year, so might as well try it again.
Oh, dude, it was insane. I mean, that thing was a straight wagon.
Mm-hmm. You ready for the check out who's in here with us?
Yeah. Let's get to the questions, comments, and everything. Just wanted to hurry up and get all this out because we will start seeing bumps here in the next hour. And what time's his first game? Is it normal? Yeah, normal tip off. Okay. We're not going to dilly-dally too much today because we do have NFL going on tonight, so we are going to try and get
Hey, look up there.
Discord.
You got it. 500 max. Go back. Look at the screen. Go back to your screen, bro. It said Mahomes 500. Look, top left, bro. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Let's get this.
See, I get all the stuff late, man. They'll like sneaky add this stuff up here.
You see how he is? He complains about that even.
But look, I just got it. Like my timer just started rolling down.
Yeah. Hey, would you rather not have it?
I mean, yeah.
Nah. Okay, good. Now we can find the best alt play. I was looking on here. I was like, hey, the number one play that they have is the NECA. You can sort on outlier for the worst odds possible. So if you go to see the odds with the two arrows over there? Not there. No. Right above Skylar's name. Go right above her name, then go to the right just a little bit with your mouse. Right there. There you go.
That's funny.
So we can find, one of these plays we like. We could do you only have these games also. You could do all the games. They also have they have Angel Reese double on there. They have there's a couple other ones that we could look at later. But in the meantime, you can take a look. Maybe we'll find one before the stream's out. But Youngin's here. Fucking Youngin's here, guys.
Youngin back from the brink. Oh man, we missed you.
Yeah, bro. Be leaving us and stuff for this like a week and stuff. We'd be looking at each other like, what's life without Youngin? I don't know what to do. No bullshit. But I'm glad to see you. And he came in first today. So, he probably was just chilling and he was like, I'm gonna come. When I come back, I gotta be first. Right? Youngin style.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, if I'm second, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow type thing. Cashier family for life. What up, bro? What up, bro? What up, bro? He says he's second again today. He's good with second. Fuck Ricky Bobby. He said, my guy Youngin's back. What's up with it, gang? What's up with it? What's up with it? Here we go. Let's see where we're at here. Making money, people talking. Everyone's back. Family reunion. Talking about football. People are stoked. Sean says no movie trivia for today. There's football tonight. He said,
he's
fuck
about
movie
business
trivia.
today.
Woo! Sean Drake is ready. You know why, too? Because he's a Chiefs fan. He's in KC. Big Sean is actually in KC. He's not just a loser fan. He's actually there. So that's what's up.
Right.
Big Ian's here. What up, Big Ian? Big Ian, Big Ian. Feel like we're all back together today for this first day of football. This is nice. Let's see. Do we got a question, though, guys? I mean, all this high stuff. That's good. Ian says, if you're looking for another combo prop for the game tonight, Pacheco and Lamar rushing combo should be in play. I can see that hitting. So he likes Pacheco and Lamar rushing combo. Okay. What else we got? Youngin says, backwoods rolled. Ian underrated. I appreciate you, E, and support. A real one. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Guys.
man, hopefully, I know you're dealing with some family stuff, so hopefully that got better for you guys, man.
Yeah, I didn't really see. I saw something about it, but I couldn't understand it as I was reading up. So, yeah, bro. Prayers out to whatever's going on with you. Glad you're back around. We're all fam. We can figure out shit together and get your mind off some stuff as well. Win some money. Ian says, Stewie under 7 defensive rebounds. That's a lot of rebounds for old Stu. What do you think about her under?
Yeah, I mean, I like it a little bit. The matchup's a little scary. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, her and or Jonquel should have a pretty damn good game, but it's I mean, it is kind of high for her, to be honest. I know. I mean, it's not a bad play. You know, she's been kind of passive on the glass, but I mean, she did also have one game where she absolutely snapped off on them. So she had 5 rebounds this game before, but she had 11 rebounds the game before that, or the first time they played. So it's definitely in the wheelhouse. If we're looking at just in general opponents, like I said, the rebounding. Oh, excuse me. The rebounding, Seattle is giving up the most rebounds per game. So the defensive rebounds a little bit more kind of, leveled out than that. So I think the potential is or could be there, but she's been pretty passive on the glass. I will say, again, if Laney starts, yes, I like it even more. Any of the RA should go down for most of the starters if she starts.
Alrighty. Youngin says, I like Griner today, or Dino. You like Griner and Dino? You like Dino's first half and now it bumped. I know that.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for Dino. Griner's okay. Washington has been a little bit worse in the points in the paint allowed. They were pretty elite. Don't forget, I mean, they were like bottom 2, bottom 3 allowed per game for a while. But now they're kind of playing, this 11-man rotation basically now, and so there's a lot of variance and a lot of the bench players, so I think there is good potential. I mean, she will see still a fair amount of Dolson, but whenever they bring in like Emily and the basically just a second unit like they did this last game, I think she could thrive, but they might not just need Griner tonight. One thing that kind of is annoying with her is if Cloud starts picking up the scoring category, Griner just kind of takes a back seat, and we'll see her facilitate a little bit more. And sometimes that's very obnoxious because down the stretch, she just won't try at all. She'll just snag boards and try and set the offense. And then you will see Cloud kind of play as that. She plays as a 2 guard and not as a 1 guard. So that is a potential thing. And they did have Amy Atwell. She signed on a 7-day contract, but she will be available today. And all that girl does is pass the ball. So keep that kind of in the back of your head. She's going to be playing that kind of Sutton role where she came in, in the fourth quarter in garbage time. So I don't think she's going to play a lot with this being her first game available. But in the back of your head, just keep that in mind. All that girl does is play make.
Alrighty. Youngin says, Ravens winning tonight and my Eagles winning tomorrow. Let's turn into the football show. Lamar going off tonight, he says. Ian says, Diana over 24.5 fantasy. You like her fantasy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Talked about that. I think it's a especially on Underdog. It's at a nice little adjustment, or it's at a nice little discount considering they bumped up the PRA anyways. But yeah, I like it. We just need her to go out and make a couple buckets. Her points are just crazy low. Like 13.5 is stupid low for her being at home. I know she's been kind of ass the last couple weeks, but yeah, they moved it up to 14.5. This is more appropriate. That 13.5 is crazy low.
Right, it is. And at home. She's been so shit lately, I guess. How about Ezzy under?
Yeah.
I know, we talked about the Ezzy under. It's given us those vibes of like, can she still just do that little? Because her line still hasn't gone down. I know you had her under first half, I believe, as well. But what do you think about her full game PR under? It's kind of like you said, though. You just got to be a little careful, huh?
Yeah, just don't go too crazy with it because, I mean, like looking at the matchup wise, I mean, it was Connecticut, New York, all three very tough matchups on the inside. So still got there. I mean, she got the PR. She missed the fantasy. So I don't know if I want to plant the flag on the PR or the fantasy because if she starts shooting again, this is obviously tapered off over the last month, but if it comes back to where it normally was, somewhere close to double-digit field goal attempts, I mean, she's really been a force on the road. I mean, you look at her overall just home road splits, and like the fantasy, I mean, it had super high hit rating. And this is a lot of like 30s and 40s and shit in here. So just keep that in mind. She's definitely due for some positive regression. We were kind of laughing about this with Kayla McBride the other day and all the red bars. So these players will come back to earth. It also applies for players who are just playing like total crap and are due for a normal game. I mean, let's not forget, she's normally a player who was locked in for like 35 to 40 minutes earlier on in the season. So it's up there, but she's just been playing really, really bad lately. But the minutes are going to come with the production. So if she plays well, she's going to play over 30 minutes. If she plays bad, she's probably going to play mid-20s at best.
Okay. Chris is here. Big Chris is here.
Yo.
He said, let's get this bread. Kevin Thomas, he has a very interesting thing that he says, and that's what I said earlier. Yes, I know this is a WNBA stream, but dang, it's NFL day. Hey guys, we're at 17 likes. We got a decent amount of people in here. If you don't mind hitting the likes for us, that would be amazing. If you haven't done it yet, hit the likes if you like NFL. Fuck it. Hit the likes if you like NFL. I mean, come on. Peyton Gibson, what up? What up? What up? He said, hey, the boys.
Yo.
Kevin,
real fast.
Yeah.
Just on the books money line stuff, just keeping it simple, taking both the home teams tonight. Newark should be able to handle business, and Phoenix at home, I would hope, be able to handle business. So,
okay.
Just keeping it simple with those two.
I wish we could drop that for our $500 free play, because he said, can we hash out the $500 free play for the most favorable pair? I'm thinking 3-pick, though. If Taylor Swift is at the game, got to throw Kelsey on there because he's balling for his Bay tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to, for sure.
I'm not. I'm not Big Kevin.
Yeah.
I'm being extra safe.
Yeah. Personally, I'm gonna keep it very, very limited. I mean, we're definitely gonna have this. It'll be something like.
He said, "Let's hash it out." There must be some other people out there that has that. If us three have it, some other people out there gotta have it. Let's try to find. Sure. Let's try to find a play. Like, I mean, it depends on what $500 means to you, how you want to play it. If you want to put 2 more picks in there and what's that? $3,000. If you want to try to win $2,500 profit, go for it. But you're gonna lose $500 if your other 2 picks miss. I'd personally rather just not be greedy and just try to come with a quick 500 and pick a little alt. Like what is that right there? If you put 500, what does that pay you? Yeah, but you get a free 550 if NECA goes under a double. Like, I mean, that's pretty good odds. Do I want to sit and hope NECA doesn't get 10 rebounds? I mean, it is New York, so. But do you think that's better than I believe they have an Asia double. They have a Reese double. Do you? But unders is always more fun. But can NECA get 10 rebounds? I thought they did. They had it on Outlier at least. Maybe it was
maybe
there.
Asia does. No. Yeah, I didn't see
Oh.
one for Reese either, so they're
Oh,
not there
really?
yet.
What was I looking at? Maybe it was a different. Maybe it wasn't Underdog I was seeing. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. It wasn't. Duh. It isn't Underdog. It is FanDuel. It's showing me. My bad. Okay. So NECA under double is probably the one. How come
I mean, it's
JJ's
pretty-
double is paying plus money? You can't get 10 rebounds? Anyways. You think she's...
Is it
Oh,
one
yeah. Huh?
Yeah, I mean that's Skylar's on, or not Skylar. NECA's only hit that in 6 out of the
Entire season.
30 something games in the season.
And this is New York. What about her New York matchups? She even come close?
So 8 out of the 31 games.
Ooh,
and,
she got
I mean,
8.
she did have eight rebounds. Yeah.
We're going to be sweating our 500 with NECA and getting that 9th, 10th rebound. We're going to all be pissed off, and it's going to be during the football game, too. I can already see it. I like fast-forwarding to those moments to make our decisions. But
I mean, it's just one of those, really high hit rating. I mean, it's a tough ask for her.
Or we could go to my MPB play and just win 1,000. Hey, I don't know. But yeah, NECA probably won't get there, so it's probably the smart thing to do.
73% hit rating.
73%. I mean, we're
high.
basically getting a minus, what was that? Minus 370 or something like that. 356. We're getting a minus 356 at it, like plus 105 right now. I mean, we gotta put 500 in on that.
And if it's any kind of like a blowout or even, again, if Ezzy actually stays out there and plays normal minutes, I mean, this is not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's the perfect matchup for it, too. And Gabby's back. I'm sure that takes away from her a little something, I would assume. What's her rebounding lately been? And Kevin, I know you got that 500. You were the one who actually brought it to our attention in the Discord. What do you think about this play? Do you have any ideas if you want to drop them in the chat that you saw something else? The MPB play is good, but I'd rather do some type of under like this and just, hope that she doesn't get 10 rebounds. It's going to be funny. She's going to get 6 rebounds at halftime. We're going to be like, chalk it. We know. Oh, we shouldn't have done it. Oh. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
You don't look scared. You don't look scared at all.
It's just for one of the options that they have laid out for us. I mean, it's just such a high hit rating potential to stay under.
Oh, you know what we should do? Let's check the other sports on Outlier and flip the prop thing. Maybe there's a different one, like a NFL, crazy alt line or something like that. Isn't it weird with no music? Let's just leave it like this for a while. It's so weird. This is how most people have their streams with no music. Like, it feels fucking weird.
Yeah, very weird.
I'm like scared, kind of.
Yeah, we'll see about this.
All right.
I do like the NECA under. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that's a very, very solid play for this afternoon. WNBA wise, I would say our best bets are gonna be unders. And I'm gonna I hate to pick on Clark here too, but while I got him on the board.
No, you would never.
9.5 assists and
You would
3.5
never.
threes.
You would never do that. You would never do that with your 500 for Big Clark. You would never. Don't even try it.
Bro, the assist matchup here is real deal. I think I was trying to find my write up from last week whenever they played, but she no shit has hit this in like 2 out of 14 games. Like, it's a massive under hit rating against these top 4 matchups.
I found a few other props on Underdog. We can do under TDs or we can do under sacks. Those are interesting.
That's
too.
interesting.
Yeah, they're a little scary because it's that one. It's basically a nerfy, but we could search through those too. Damn, it's weird without music. Kevin Thomas says Marcus Williams under 6.5 tackles and assists. I like that for a normal play, but I would not want to do that for he could just get a few tackles in the wrong spot, the wrong time, and fuck that up. So can't do that. It is good value, but I wouldn't want to put our free 500 on that. Read over 6.5. He says. What's read over 6.5?
Read what?
Read over
tackles?
6.5. Oh, he's talking about Blankenship, I believe. Yeah, I mean, those are good plays, but I feel like if we're going to get a free 500, we should really get a free 500. Like, I'd rather not lose 500 on a play like that and be like, damn, they gave me 500 and I fucked it up. I'd rather just, man, we play these all plays, we get a free $500, bro. If NECA can't get 10 rebounds, we get $500. How can we, hedge that? That's the question. Blankenship, gotcha. How can we hedge that? If she gets 10 rebounds, what could we do to save ourselves a little bit? Is there anything we can do? Oh, is there like a over 9.5 at plus like 400 or something around that we can maybe save ourselves? It's got to be a, you know what I'm saying? We do a over 9.5 and see what the payout would be. There's probably a way to get free money that way. Anyways, no music is fucking weird, bro. I can't even do this. Okay, whew, feels better. I haven't even lit the joint yet. That's why I'm scared. No one told me to light the weed today. The fuck kind of day is it, guys? Can you hit the like, guys, too? We're at 21, guys. We need to get to 50, guys. We're at 21. Please hit the like if you haven't done it yet, guys. Appreciate you. Okay, let's get back to questions. Van Loo over threes. Peyton Gibson says, Van Loo over threes. I know minutes are sketchy, but just curious on your thoughts about Van Loo over 3-pointers.
If you can find it, hell yeah.
I swear I saw it somewhere.
This is
Is it not on Underdog?
they just got her straight up points, but
Oh.
yeah, her 1.5 threes. I'm assuming 1.5. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. This is worth maybe even a full unit play. She absolutely cooked Phoenix in the 2 games prior, and her on-court matchup should be pretty solid because they're more than likely they're going to move. They're going to move Cloud to cover like Sykes, and then Copper will probably go over and cover, Atkins. It'll be some combination between those two. So that just kind of leaves Van Loo with, Taurasi defense. And she'll see a crossover between Taurasi and maybe one of the wing players. But yeah, the minutes haven't been, obviously with Washington just as a whole, nobody's really playing meaningful minutes, but at least her minutes with being a starter, she still played in the mid to low 20s. So, I mean, I do like that. And I mean, she still was rocking like a 20-something% usage overall. So it's not like she's not doing anything. So, I mean, the 1.5 is definitely live, I think, for sure.
Okay.
And I mean, if you want to take a parlay piece, the one at 600, it's not bad either.
Okay, sounds good. So you're into it. You're good with it. Okay. Dirty Reg 22 says, I took Stewie for 2 threes. I'm starting to feel sketchy now because I'm wondering, will she take enough shots to make 2 of them? So he took Stewie's over 1.5 threes, and now he's sketching out. I hate that feeling. Can always bet it.
Yeah,
You can always bet it back the other way. If you did it on books, you can always bet it back and get your money back. Lose a tiny bit.
Really, really low hit rating. She got over this last game, but I mean, on the season as a whole, just barely 22% hit rating. The last 20 games, I mean, just a 35% hit rating. So she just doesn't shoot volume at all. I mean, this was insanely inefficient. Only shot 4 times and hit 3 out of 4. I mean, just look at the last month as a whole. She had 2 different splash games in there where she had 7 attempts, and then everything else is like a normal day, 4 attempts, but maybe 6 on a good day. But this, I mean, the 6 here was a prime matchup. This Phoenix matchup, I mean, was elite, and she only shot it 3 times. Sparks here again. I mean, that's a great matchup. Only shot it 4 times. So it's for her. It's just like, she just isn't even trying to do it, and I don't know why, but they need her to keep scoring. So it kind of seems like, maybe there's a trade-off here that we've seen for like more free throw attempts and then less of that, 3-point and kind of like beyond near out from the out beyond the arc. She's just not really doing it. She's trying to get the free throw line a little bit more. So could be a product of the game. We could see that maybe change a little bit too, because, again, with Ezzy picking up foul trouble and not playing minutes, they're sliding NECA down to the 5. So that leaves Stewie playing against like, Mercedes Russell and whoever else is coming in off the bench. So she's been kind of kept in check, or she's been kind of, not kept in check from that aspect. So maybe that's the reason why she was loading up from 3 a little bit more and then getting to the free throw line. But we could see that, turn around a little bit more this game. It's not a great matchup, though. Matchup-wise, bottom of the barrel.
So, yeah, you can, like I said, if you bet it on books, you can go right back and just bet it back the other way. Maybe lose a couple bucks. If you're feeling sketch, that'll make you feel better, I assume. I do that every now and then when I make a play and be like, actually... 13 Hattori Hanzo 13 says, with Sykes playing less, do you guys like any of her unders? That's interesting, because her lines are they're a little lower than they were before, but you touching Sykes, or are you a little worried about it?
No, I'm gonna personally go under her. I don't know what's going on with her or the coach or whatever the situation is. Like, even though they won this last game, I have no idea how against Dallas. They looked like they were in tank mode. I mean, the coach was the last 2 games. He's not playing the starters minutes. He's playing a 10 to 11 person rotation in the first half specifically. There's just no trust in anybody's minutes. They would like to win this game, but Phoenix at home, they should be able to handle business here pretty easily. And they were kind of going back and forth with Sykes, because they did bump her up earlier. She was at 21.5, and then they took her right back down to 20.5. So I think they also don't really know what to do with her today. But honestly, her the PRA, the assists, the rebounds, I might leave that alone, just because there's going to be a lot of threes going up in this game and she could just fall into a couple. But she's not playmaking. Van Loo's playmaking. Dolson's playmaking. And then their bench players are too. So the PRA or the assist, either one of those. Yeah.
My draft just started. I got number 1 pick. I got McCaffrey. Let's go.
Nice.
I almost wanted to take Bijan. I almost wanted to take Breece Hall, but then I was like, nah, I'll just stick with the bunk 49er. Eric's here. What up, Eric? We got another Eric in here. What's up, bro?
Yo.
Moolah's World says, fly, Eagles, fly. Cash fam, we back, says Nathan. What's up, Nathan? What's up, bro? What's up? He says he likes Pacheco's receptions tonight. That's a good call. Now that they don't have what's his name there anymore. McKinnon. They got somebody. Who did they just re-sign? Or they got, not re-sign, but they got, what's his name? Somebody, the dude from Denver Bengals. I forget his name now, though. Youngin says, Dino threes. What do you think about Dino threes?
She's been really struggling lately. I don't know what's going on with that. But, she is back at the house, so I would like to see her do a little bit better. She's been notorious for, at least being able to get 3 threes at the house. But, yeah, I don't know what's going on with her lately. Because, even season long, it's been kind of sketchy. This is actually a lot worse than I thought it was. So, only a 40% hit rating. That's kind of ugly. And a lot of that's coming off of his last, basically since right before break and then right after break. She ain't doing anything down here. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's a pretty standard line for her. Her points in her fantasy and all that stuff is on a little bit more of a discount. So you can see the hit rating a little bit better overall there. And then what's the fantasy thing on here?
It's over there. FS. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. So, and then even way better fantasy hit rating here. So, season average a little bit higher than that. Hit rating a little bit better than that. So, take something with the assist upside. PA fantasy, even the RA. I'd consider that too.
Youngin says Ezzy's going under. E.
I hope so. I got slips in with her under, so I'm right there with you.
Keith Allen says, do you look at pick at all? I don't know what that means. Oh, pick six. Pick six. I forget what that is exactly. Do you remember?
No, I can't remember if that's was that Underdog or on DraftKings?
I think it's
DK?
I think it's a DK thing.
I have not.
Okay. Oh wow, I got to make 2 picks. I'm coming back around already. Oh shit.
Yeah, I've
uh-huh.
briefly looked at the pick six thing, but I mean, if I'm on DraftKings, I'm already getting on the books anyway, so this is way more work than I need to be doing.
There you go. Any news on Iverson, aka Kennedy Carter? Is she still out? Cheers, fellas. Always tuning into the streams. Appreciate you, Ivan. And if you guys could, hit the like for good luck on our bets today, guys. We're only at 21. We need 29 more. Hit the likes if you haven't done it yet. Please, 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 guys. Let's do it.
Yeah, so Carter, she was actually a full participant at practice today, so I believe she should be good to go tomorrow. Now, granted, she's been out for a little bit. We have no idea, what capacity she might be coming back as, but she at least was full go at practice today, so that's a good sign.
Okay, good. Let's see. Where we at?
Oh, and they did, I guess, rule Rebecca Allen out at some point.
Oh, they did. Okay. Kevin Thomas says Rashee Rice, Derrick Henry over 59.5 yards. Ooh, someone says over punts. People betting on punts. That's so gangster. Over 4.5 punts against the Ravens. Over 4.5 punts for the Chiefs kicker. Interesting. Kevin Thomas said Henry, not Rice, alt rushing yards. I feel good about that, actually, as Baltimore will want to show off their new toy. It's the best line. He's played behind, and they'll have spread formations. Henry, alt rushing yards. Do they have his alt rushing yards on here? I haven't looked at these alt rushing yards. Must be for a different site. I thought he meant for this, maybe.
Yeah, that I'm not sure.
Samaje Perine.
Football.
That's what it was,
Football is going to be a whole nother topic of discussion. We'll definitely be diving into that a little bit more. And it's the first week too, so usually we'll start picking up really big steam. Typically within like the third week moving forward. It's always good to just get a little bit of data under the old belt.
Right. Nathan says Rashee and Bateman have huge spike game potential. Here, I wonder who the Ravens out. Kyle Hamilton on. I don't know if I'm reading it right. He might get torched by Xavier Worthy. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. The Chiefs got some weapons. It's going to be fun. Rashee Rice, second year. It's going to be fun tonight, guys. Another comment here about Stewie's threes. And that was a little sketch, you said. Oh, Kevin says, click the rush yards. The alt lines will pop up. Okay. That's cool. Maybe not on yours, though. Not on yours. When you click, he said when you click on the rushing yards, the alt lines will pop up. But not on your... Oh no, they still didn't. I wonder if it's... I bet you it'll happen on my phone. Let me try.
I don't get all that goodness.
You should. Why are they so mean to you?
I don't know.
At least they gave you that 500. That was pretty nice. I wonder who else...
Yeah.
If anyone else got that 500, put it in the chat. I'm interested to see if a lot of people got that. It's crazy. Like, why would they do that? I guess it's... I guess a lot of people aren't going to do things like that. They're not going to do that NECA. They're going to try to, be greedy and throw in a play to win, which makes sense too. But then they're going to get a lot of 500s that they're going to get, so yeah, it is on the phone actually. You can go, oh yeah. Oh, that's a good one. You can go down to 49.5. Oh, you can go. Yeah, they let you do the they let you do the over 49.5 at 0.66.
Okay.
I mean, those kind of things might be close to as good as NECA under. Not sure. I don't know how I feel. NECA and her rebounding sometimes is very strange. But as you looked at her history, I mean, 6 times the whole season, and this is New York, so was it 6?
8
8?
out of 8 out of 30 games. I mean, last year she only had 1 game with 8 rebounds, and then another one was just with 5. Oh, yep. I mean, we're gonna be sweating whatever we put with it.
Everyone's excited about NFL. We're just here talking NFL. Warzone podcast says,
Yeah.
"Let's go NFL."
Yeah, we'll mess around with this a little bit more here. They did add Van Loo's threes on Underdog. Oh, man, see, they would wait forever too.
Hey, go for it. Do it with your 500 if you like it so much. Come on. Put your money where your mouth is, E.
I definitely might.
I dare you to put 500 on freaking Van Loo cigarette smokers threes.
Old chain smoker. You don't think I'd do it? Boy, she lit that ass up in the 2 games they played.
Kevin Thomas says he's thinking about taking Henry at 59.5 for the 2.64 payout. What would that be? 500 to win 750 or something like that? That's not bad, bro.
Yeah.
I feel you. They are going to try to probably give Henry the ball. They're going to try to run it down their throat. Pause.
Man, am I gonna get in trouble with Van Loo here? That's a low sweat, dude.
Bro, E, if you do that play, bro, I am going to be cheering for you so much. But then if it doesn't hit, bro, I'm going to shake my head so hard. I'm going to be like, no fucking way he just put it on cigarette smokers threes. But you know what I will say, Kevin, too? And I was looking at football plays. I was like, you know how injuries happen in football and we have 500 on it? It's one of those things where it's like, this should be a free 500 for us. So what's the least amount of risk? I feel you. He probably won't get hurt, but just throwing that out there to think about too. Peyton Gibson says, I don't want to be responsible for a chain smoker remix. Nice.
Right. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Ooh, JJ rebounds a pretty high hit rating too.
Who else has this $500 free pay though? It's just me, you, and Kevin. Anyone out there have that? Put your tell us in the chat if you got that free 500. I'm interested. Let's try to win this. It'll be fun to all have the same play too. Also, guys, hit the likes again if you haven't, or you just tuned in and you haven't hit like yet. Please hit the likes for us. Try to get some more people in here. I know it's football day and we wrote WNBA at the beginning of our stream. We should have wrote NFL. More people would have clicked on it.
Well, that's what the old Discord's for. That way we can have multitasking, multi-talking going. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on today. You know, we got soccer, we got MPB, esports, all kinds of good stuff.
Man, I would
checking it out.
Yeah. Come to the Discord, man. We got all kinds of shit going on. It's fun. But you know, I would be very, 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 very gangster if I did the MPB play. You know what's whack too? Shoma's pitching today and they didn't even put him on the board. Woo, that would have been the one.
Oh, that's weak.
Right? Or I got up too late and someone smacked him down off the board. I don't know. It just happened one other time, so I don't know if it's that or if they just decided they didn't want to put him there. It is a tough matchup for him, though, and if it was 3, it'd be terrible if he got 3, and then our bet would void, so don't even know if that would be the one. But, you know what I mean? But all football might be the way. We can keep looking. There's a bunch of different things to pick from. That NECA 10 rebounds, bro, I don't know, man. Like, are you super confident?
I mean, just on the hit rating, I mean, that's a super high hit rating. It's
Yeah.
a tough matchup. I mean, bottom what 5 for rebounding.
I'm a little worried about Mahomes getting that yard. I hope he can do it. You think ooh, Michelle Lofton says I got the 500 but also have the 30% boost. What picks would you do with the boost? That's cool. You can use the boost for those alt plays that we have. That would be kind of smart, right? What are your favorite alt plays, maybe? She could do. I know you had him in there before, but was it NECA and what was the other one you liked? There's a couple. Sabrina under threes.
Yeah, I'll throw them all back in the queue real fast.
Okay, here you go, Michelle. So Skylar under 1.5 threes. NECA under double. Sabrina under 3.5 threes. JJ. Oh no.
It was JJ under
threes. That's right. Yeah. Woo! Can't hear that, can you? It's loud as fuck, and it's not even coming in my microphone. Pause.
Yeah.
I am up to draft. Ooh,
yeah, and then we had Trossi Fantasy, Copper Points, Cloud, either the PA or the straight up points, 9.5. And then there was that JJ under. I think that was most of everything that we had just in general. And then I'm going to shout out the Van Loo 1.5 threes. She getting that. But we're not going to do that for the Lotto.
You're doing it for the 500. Don't lie.
I might. How many picks is that? See, I can't fit it in there with him.
Dirty Reg 22 says NECA 10 boards would be hard to bank on. Yeah, no, we're trying to go under.
Hold on, what is this? You've hit our limit and can't put more than $80 per entry. What the hell is that?
For what?
I guess these WNBA plays.
Are you trying to do a 500 with all of them?
Hell yeah.
Damn, baller. I'm taking Mahomes. Fuck it. I got Mahomes, McCaffrey, Pacheco, Harrison, Collins, Laporta, and DJ Moore my starters. What? The funny part is I have Pacheco and Mahomes on the same team. Uh-oh. Don't tell anyone. When the Chiefs are on bye, I'm going to Sean to cry. Dirty Reg 22 says I like under. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she shouldn't get 10. That's probably the best play we have. It'll be fun. It's a fun sweat, bro. We'll sit there and watch the first quarter, and if she has like one, we're gonna be like safe as fuck. She has one after the, you know what I mean? Pretty much. She has like 3 at halftime. We're gonna be so happy. 2, 3. I mean, she could get 7 in the second half, but I think we'd be okay. Ivan Castro says, I've been refreshing my UD app like crazy. The 500 ain't popping up. How does UD decide who gets them? We were trying to figure that out too, man. Like, I thought maybe I was getting them because I was depositing a bunch of money, but only because I was depositing because my PayPal would charge me a % every time I used it. So I was using Underdog like PayPal. So like I was putting money in Underdog and then withdrawing it back out to PayPal. So I thought maybe they were adding up how much money I deposited and was like, oh, let's give this guy a $500 free play. But hey, he got one and he just started Underdog and he hasn't done too much on there. So they sound random.
Hey, if you want, I mean, I guess more of a hit rating, actual sweat. I mean, technically it's a Skylar under threes. It's got a one game better, but are we putting $500 on sweat in one game?
Nope. nope. Because then I'll hate Skylar forever because I know she'll do it to me. I'm not doing that. But NECA, 10 rebounds against New York. If it wasn't New York, I'd be more worried. But New York, I mean, I'm like, if JJ gets in foul trouble, though, oh my gosh, how angry will we be at her? Oh my gosh, we'd be like, fuck you, JJ.
But see, man, if the biggest thing, though, is just Ezzy. Like, if Ezzy actually plays, this is going to be so much of an easier path to stay under.
Ezzy's going to... You mean if she plays, like, 30 minutes? 27, 28
yeah. Like, if she actually goes out and has a normal game for once, because, I mean, this has just all been crap here over the last couple games, but if she can go out and play 30 minutes, there's no way in hell NECA is getting that many minutes. I mean...
Let's do it.
That's such a rarity.
Let's do it. Kevin, if you're actually Kevin's going with football. He's in love with football right now. I feel him. But cheering for something to go over is so much more difficult than just saying, NECA, please don't get 10 boards. I mean, the only issue is she has those games where she does. And it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah, it's possible.
If they gave us Angels rebounds, double, would you rather do that or would you rather go under NECA?
Oh, Reese for sure.
Yeah, you think Reese 10 points, no problem?
Yeah, against the Sparks, hell yeah.
Bro, how mad would we be if she had 9 and missed a free throw to end the game, though?
I mean, she'll definitely make you question life here, but nah, she should be able to crush the Sparks. I know this first one in May was kind of weird, but that's when she was only playing 25 minutes, and I believe Liz was still with the team at the time.
Yeah, that was at the beginning. That doesn't even count. Ian says, run that 8-man, E.
They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me put it in.
Fucking Ian and his 8-mans. Ian lives off 8-mans.
Where is yeah, because I got way too much of this shit in already. Where is? Oh yeah, I'll show you guys a couple info plays though that I did like from last night. So both Detroit and the Rams, I mean, pitiful defense. Their secondaries were awful last year. I think the Puka was pretty interesting because they when they played last year, they really clamped down on Cooper Kupp, and they were leaving Puka for the deep routes, and I mean, he easily cleared this. And in general, just on the season, I mean, he's pretty much averaged like damn near 20 plus longest receptions in like every single game. But this specific matchup, I mean, Detroit's just getting cooked on the outside. So, and then same thing on the other side, Amon St. Brown. I mean, dude's just been absolute beast mode this last year. Rams secondary still shit. And I think he had like a 70 or 60, like something just absurd. But another player too, you know, he runs a deep route, hits him in the seams, and pretty easy matchup overall. Gerald Everett, 1.5 receptions, I think is just way too low. We should see him as kind of a safety blanket for Chicago just in general. And Keenan Allen's been banged up. Cole Kmet was, you know, dealing with an injury too. So as far as like consistency, the preseason, I mean, he was getting, you know, 2 to 4 targets per game. 1.5, this should be super easy. This dude had an insane hit rating for that. And then last two, Joshua Palmer. I mean, dude's clear-cut number 1 on this team. They traded off and got rid of, you know, both Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. So his usage rating should be just insane. So I have no idea why the hell he's only 47.5 receiving yards. Vegas, super, you know, mid-cake matchup. They've, you know, historically not really had that great of a, you know, safeties and cornerbacks and stuff like that. So he should get a lot of usage here. And then the last one was Jacoby Myers. I have no idea why this low-key might be one of my favorite plays on the board. He crushed this line all last year. He only missed it a couple of times, and that was with Devontae Adams still playing the whole time. No idea why he's only 38.5. I know the volume could be a little bit higher, but he's one of their downfield threats, and I mean, this could literally just be one catch for him. So super, super attainable line.
Ian says
these are plays for Sunday.
Okay. Ian says I see an 8-man up there. E, let's go. There you go, E. Let's get it in. Ian wants that 8-man for you.
Oh yeah, I'll throw a little bit on that, but usually those are gonna be like $5. Yeah, see, this is the old $5. It's not gonna be that's like a quarter fraction of a unit and something like that. But so they feel pretty good about these football plays.
Okay. They told you could only do $80 for that 8-man. Is that what that was?
Or I guess I'm capped at like $80 a person or some shit like that. I gotta actually go back and look at that.
Really?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they're letting me maybe enter this. So
are you putting it in?
Sure.
Oh shit! He's doing it, folks. What if they take?
Not yet.
Kev, what are we doing, Kev? Big Kev, what are we doing, bro?
I want to wait and see if they offer this other stuff for us, because I mean, if we can get the double lines, like for Reese, yeah, I mean, hell yeah, I'll play that.
That's actually better odds too. I think it's gonna be. Because I have it on Outlier at -2 something.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for this. I mean, honestly, I do like the NECA under double though. A lot of good value there.
Yeah. We can just get off here and look in the Discord a little more. See if there's something better. That's definitely a good one though. To get a little free $550. Boy, I'll take that bucket. But yeah. Let's look. You know what, man? No one told me to smoke weed today, and I haven't smoked it. What the fuck is going on? Do I seem a little more normal today? Is that the problem?
Well, we haven't had any issues or anything, so I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to help, but we will definitely.
Go ahead, sorry. Oh, nothing. I was just thinking the reason why I didn't smoke when I thought about it for a second, because I was trying to do my NFL draft at the same time. I didn't want to forget what I was doing. So.
No, that's probably why you didn't do it there.
Yeah, I thought about it for a half second. I was like, maybe not. Maybe that'll help me. All right, well, I guess we can get out of here. If you guys don't mind, if you haven't hit the like yet, smack it right before we get off. That'll just help us get a few more people in here as we continue forward. And we would appreciate it very, very much. And it'll be good luck for our bets today, guys. And it's football day, so we're going to have fun.
Yep. Real fast on the way.
Yeah.
Real quick, injury news for tomorrow. So Carter is officially available now, and then Alana Smith is not on the injury report.
Alana Smith. You mean Atlanta Smith? Okay.
A lot of that Atlanta.
Oh, here we go. Kevin's the man. Look what he says. No, go ahead and smoke. Okay, here I go. Thank you. I gotta wait for people to do it. No Mike today. Mike Haberman wasn't here telling me to light it if I got it. None of that, bro. People don't care about me.
Hey, Carter might get this 18.5 points. I don't think have they played. Yeah, this was that weird game. I remember they played when she came back from injury, and coach brought her off the bench, and then she started the second half. I remember that. This was that weird game. Yeah, Carter going to be interesting. I'm going to do some snooping around in their practice stuff. I want to see how she's looking first, but she could definitely be in a bounce back spot for tomorrow. So we'll talk about that mañana.
Well, you said you're going to see. Ahead. You said you're going to see how Carter's looking.
That's right.
We know how she's looking.
Yep, like a big old bag of Carter. Yay! All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here. Y'all, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. What was he saying? Rebounding.
I think he's talking about. He's talking about the NECA play. He's saying it's for sure.
Oh yeah.
And Uno forces Elena Smith rebounds, 4.5 rebounds. Too easy, he says. Too easy, 4.5. What you think about that? Is that even on the board?
No, not yet.
Maybe he's just thinking that's what it'll come up as. Oh no, it is.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. Again, Indiana's one of the tougher matchups, so do keep that in mind. But I want to say she got over in one of them. In the other game, they absolutely shut her down. She didn't do anything.
Can you look at her last few games? Hasn't she played no minutes in a few of these games? 14-9. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened there?
Just not doing anything.
Just been doing bad.
And they picked up Hines Allen as well, so they're kind of playing her a little bit more.
Okay. Smoke it.
Yeah. Keep that in mind. Tougher matchup, and she's coming back from that injury and all that stuff, so she's been out for a little bit. But, yeah. All right, y'all. We're going to hop out of here. Good luck tonight. We're going to go in, chop it up in the Discord. Make sure you guys links down below. All that good stuff. 7-day free trial. And we're going to get it cooking. So good luck tonight. Underrated, you got anything else, man?
No, sir. I'm on the clock. I got to make my 2 picks. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Let's win. Peace.
All right. Peace.